Friends, it is good to be able to talk to you again. It is August the 6th, 2020, and I'm Andrew Stirling, and I'm actually here in my office at the church this morning, being able to give you an update on how we are going to proceed with the building reopening and the different procedures that we're going to ask you to follow in order to make the transition to coming back to church a safe one for everybody. This is an exciting time for many people. We are finding that despite all the rigors that we have faced and all the challenges that we're now able to enjoy sunny days, we're able to meet more with some members of our families, and gradually things are opening. But it's also a time when we have to exercise great caution. And anything that we do to reopen buildings or to reconnect should be done in a thoughtful and a reflective manner. The Building Reopening Committee here at Timothy Memorial Church has worked very hard over the last few weeks to make sure that we have in place a plan that will enable you to be able to enter into our sanctuary, to have different small groups and meetings in a safe environment. So I'd like you to listen very carefully to some of the plans that we have in place. First of all, we are going to have a rehearsal Sunday on September the 13th. And this will be limited to just the ministerial team and the music people, our ushers and our greeters and our sextons. And what we will do is transition to a live broadcast from the sanctuary at 11 o'clock. But we will also have training to make sure that we're able to bring people into the building safely. There will be exhaustive measures used to make sure that everything is kept clean. There will be assigned seats in the sanctuary for people to be able to keep a safe distance from one another. And provision is even made for those who have access issues to make sure that they can also enter the building safely. Once we have done that on September the 13th, we will then open up to the congregation, to you, and that will be on Sunday, September the 20th. But we're asking everyone, please, to register for that service. We have a maximum capacity of 150 that we have deemed safe to maintain distance. We will ask you to register on Monday morning to Friday morning, and we will ask you to do that in preparation for that event. We would like you to do that in two ways. First of all, online. And we would like you to register online by going on to an actual way in which we're doing this, which is a registration on a first-come, first-served basis through Church Center, which you will find on our website. So Church Center is the means whereby you will register. Or you can phone Jacqueline Didiano at 416-925-8494, extension 223. We will begin this process at 9 a.m. on the 14th, and we will end it at 11 a.m. on Friday, September the 18th. So we will know who's going to be in attendance. When you arrive at the church, there will be, of course, spacing for you to come in slowly, and you will be welcomed by a team of greeters who will have masks and will have shields. We will do a temperature test. We will confirm your registration. We will ask everyone, please, to wear masks, and you'll be taken by an usher to your assigned seat. And that's where we will stay for the duration of the service. The washrooms will be open, but again, you have to wear a mask at all times anyway to use the washrooms, but do so sparingly, please. And you will enter one way, and you will exit the other, and it'll all be very clearly marked out. Unfortunately, we can't have any public singing of hymns, but you will hear hymns, and you will be given a copy of an order of service. And the order of service will have the hymns and the scripture readings in them so you can follow along, but just not sing along. These will be one-use items so you can take them home and they won't be touched by anyone else. After the service is over, everything will be fastidiously cleaned. So we hope that this process of an online and also a phone-in will be good for you. Now, we do hope that you will understand that we won't be able to bring in walk-ins or people who just show up. That is to preserve the health and the safety of everyone. We will have assigned seats, and that's what we will have. You will receive a warm greeting, but you won't be allowed into the worship itself. We hope that you will convey that to people and understand that we're trying to do the best we can to keep everyone safe. We will also, hopefully, God willing, open up on October the 25th with a 9 a.m. service and an 11 a.m. service. But we want to make sure between September the 20th and then that all our protocols are in place, everything is safe, and the health guidelines as set by the city and the province are maintained. We want to make sure that we comply, but we do want to worship. We do want to see you. We do want you to remain connected with us during this time. Now, you will also look on the website for updates, and you will receive a letter from Roger Rowan, our senior officer, and these will explain some other things, such as meetings and where they can be held. We're doing everything on one floor, and so we can keep one floor nice and safe and all the rooms in it nice and clean. But of course, the capacity of those rooms is limited, but we want to continue Christian education. We want to continue part of our music program. We want to continue our meetings in smaller groups. We want to be as welcoming as we can in a safe environment. So these are the things that we have in place at present. And feel free to call the church office, particularly Jacqueline Didiano, if you have any concerns. Again, she's at extension 223. Worship is important. We've missed seeing you. It's been heartbreaking, and it's been heartbreaking for you as well. But if we can come back into the house of the Lord safely and gradually build and gradually increase the things that we can do, it will be a source of immense joy and a blessing to us all. To those of you who have suffered greatly under this, my heart and my prayers are with you. For those of you who have suffered because of business problems or financial problems, for those of you who have had health issues as a result of this, or emotional distress, or the inability to do things that you would normally be able to do, our heart goes out to you. And while Reverend Laurie and Reverend Chris and Reverend Jean and I won't be able to give you an actual hug when we see you, it will be a virtual hug, but know that it's a sincere one. And it'll just be lovely to see your faces and to see you and connect with you again. Until then, September the 20th, when we'll be able to bring back some people into our sanctuary, I hope you have a wonderful month, and may God keep us all safe. Thank you.